What is up, YouTube? It is Coach Jay and I am back. It has been a freaking hot minute since I have made a video, but it is time. It is the Reinvention Diaries and it is 30 weeks till show. And I bought this outfit thinking it was going to be super cute and I was excited. Then I tried it on and I was like, that's not cute at all. But what I have decided is I'm going to make it work. I am going to use this outfit every single week to take pictures until I freaking love it. So here it is. Can't really see, can you? So this is from Savage Fenty. It is leggings with a little cute top. Here's what I hate. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. But my waist is coming in. That aside, we are using this outfit as the goal outfit. So we are trying to slim down because we have goals. I'm stepping back on stage in 2025, September or October. I'm not sure what the dates are yet. I've been sick. I've been injured. I've been all the things, but it's November. It is my winter arc season where I am going hard on eating whole foods, getting my steps in, doing my workouts, all the things, journaling, just getting back to myself. I don't want to start 2025 with new year, new me. I want this to be my restart now. So when 2025 comes, by June, I am unrecognizable. So let's chat. This was supposed to be a workout video, but I feel like I have so much to say. So let's get into it. This video is hard to make, but aren't they all? So part of the series in Reinventing Myself is talking about the weight gain. So after my show in 2023, it's October 2023. I do my show, I come off my show, and I feel very sick. I don't feel well. I start eating regular calories again. Now, I was on extremely low calories for a very long time. I start eating food again, and instantly within, I would say 42 days, I gained 50 pounds. Then I went through a period where I was like throwing up all the time. I wasn't feeling good. Things were just like not great in my body. So it felt really off. The weight started to just climb on and climb on and climb on. At this time, I hire a coach to help me, and he says to me, your hormones are fucked. We need to, first of all, just get you back eating, and then we will do the transformation. You cannot compete this year. My goal was to compete in 2024, but he was like, there's just no way. So I had to trust the process, and in trusting the process, I gained a bunch of weight, but in that process, I also fixed my hormones. So I have always had clear skin. I have always been, my hair's always been good, all that type of stuff. During the first parts of 2024, my hair started falling out. I had a lot of hormonal acne. My skin was so dry. My hands were constantly peeling. It was just like my body was going through it. I got my blood test back. My kidneys were all messed up. Everything in my body was just out of whack. So I started seeing my naturopath, making sure I was getting regular weekly IV treatments, regular chiropractor. I went for acupuncture. I went for lymphatic massage, all of that type of stuff. And in the process of that healing from the inside out, I was eating a lot of food and went from lowest stage weight to 410 pounds. And that was like devastating. Not only physically, but mentally, it was pretty bad. And in July of this year, I had a mental breakdown. I couldn't function. Crying every day because there was this internal battle of I need to be an inspiration and I need to influence all these people. But I was one of the lowest of my life where I didn't know if I was gonna get through it. And so I had to really take a step back and work on myself mentally. I had to show up when I needed to show up, smile, and then I would fall on the floor and cry for hours. I had to go to therapy 2 times a week instead of once a week. It was a lot mentally, and so I took a step back from everything that I could. I hired more people to help me do social media and that kind of stuff, and just had to like really go into like a retreat to get myself out of it. And so in order to get myself out of it, I had to, really focus on myself. Like every single minute was about me and no one else. And that selfish feeling, that feeling of only taking care of me was hard, because I love to help people. I love to people please. And so I needed to set some hard boundaries with everything. And come October of this year, it's now November, October of this year, I really started to feel myself again. I started to feel who I am as a person and really like set tons of boundaries with myself. And so I want to compete again. I do. I really want to compete again in 2025, but it's a long journey. It's a long journey back to where I need to be. And this is like psycho season. Yeah, it is. So I'd hit 410 was my highest in 2024. It's November 15th, 2024. And I am at 365. And the battle is on. I have a good plan. My coach is with me, my naturopath is with me, all the people, and we're doing this very safely and very effectively for what I need to do. And there's certain things that I have to do. So one is, I've never been about this before, but it is truly helping. So fasting is one. I'd never done it before, and if I did, it was unintentionally, and I wasn't doing it properly. So I am fasting, not eating until usually like about 1 p.m. in the afternoon. And then I have a 4 to 5 hour eating window. And that's really helped with my Crohn's, my gut, all the things, that inflammation that was going on. Like all my clothes are getting just bigger and bigger, which is fantastic, but also it's just helping with so much more. I have clear skin again. My hair feels better. My hands are peeling. Like everything just feels better. So I'm really trying to eat as much whole foods as possible. Yes, I do have, if we go out or whatever, we order sushi type thing. But yeah, it's the 5 key things that I'm doing to get back to where I need to be and to lose all of this weight, because we have a huge goal by the time I step on stage. And I'll put this picture here. This was my picture on stage. I want to be unrecognizable when I step on stage again. So the 5 key things are fasting. I'm doing intermittent fasting properly. I am drinking water. Summer Shredding 2023. I'm coming for you 2025. I am drinking a gallon plus water a day. Don't worry, I'm doing it properly. Lots of electrolyte. The third thing that I'm doing is steps. So before I would get 10 to 10,000 steps and be like, oh cool. Now it's like 15K steps a day, and that will probably increase as we go. That's just something that really helps me transform my body. Workouts, I'm really working out according to my cycle. So I am in my luteal phase right now, so my workouts are a lot lighter, they're a lot more gentle. When I'm in my menstrual phase, it's probably just gonna be more like stretching, yoga, that kind of stuff. And then when I get into my follicle phase and the other phases, I am literally, that's when I'm like gung-ho, and I'm working out like 5-6 days a week. So I'm really listening to my body as I go through this and syncing my workouts to it. That has been a huge game changer in the last couple months, and really taking care of my mental health and my physical health together. The 5th thing that I'm doing is off social media. So Not completely. I'm still posting, I'm still, doing all that thing, but I don't have it on my phone. So I only have it on my iPad, and I only open it when I need to. I really just post and ghost. I don't really stick around too much. All of my messages and stuff are transferred from social media to a business suite where I can just log in, answer people's messages, chat with who I need to chat with, and get out. And I really protect my time on how much I'm spending on social media. I go to bed, I get up at 6 a.m. instead of the 3:30 a.m. that I was crazy doing before. I'm really prioritizing my sleep, and I get to bed at 7 p.m. Well, my nighttime routine at 7 p.m. I'm in bed by 8. I'm asleep by 9 at the latest, and then I wake up at 6 a.m. and I do my morning routine, and I'm really just taking the morning slow, and I'm not starting work till 10. Whereas before I was like, grind it out, 18 hours a day, blah, 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 blah. I don't have the capacity, the mental bandwidth to do that. I really have to, these are my intentional work hours. This is what I'm doing on these days, and stick to the schedule. I've really adopted I forget who I was watching, and she said this, and it's like on repeat in my head, and I wish I could give her credit, but I can't remember for the life of me who it was. And she said, reduce the scope and stick to the schedule. And that is literally on repeat in my head. So whenever I'm doing a workout and I just don't feel good, I just reduce the reps, reduce the weight, but stick to the schedule. And then if it's in my life, if it's like, I have something to do on social media that's scheduled, I will schedule it, but instead it'll only be 5 minutes instead of the 30 minutes that I had planned to do. I really am sticking to this reduce the scope, keep the schedule, because it's helping me and it feels really good in my body. And that's really what I need right now. I absolutely need it, and it's working. It's working. So I weighed in today at 365.4, and that's actually 5.2 pounds up. I'll be getting my period today or tomorrow, and usually that would send me into a spiral. That would send me into like, I need to change everything. I need to eat lettuce for the next 10 days, and freak me out. And now it's like, my body's doing amazing things. I'm going to be 50 next year, and I want to do this menopause thing as natural as possible. I want my body to be working properly. I want my body to be doing the things it needs to do to go into this next phase of my life without surgeries and drugs and all that type of stuff. I just am really focused on keeping my body, and I wish I would have done this 20 years ago, but here we are. So I'm 49. I just turned 49 in October, and I'm entering this new reinvention phase where I feel really, really good about my schedule. I feel good about my body. I feel good about just everything feels better because I'm working on myself. I'm working on my mental health. I'm working on really keeping things amazing. We remodeled our bedroom. There's no TV in here. It's very calm. It's serene. We made it, something that we love, coming here and just chilling out and relaxing. And that's made me so amazingly happy. My office, it's shut down at 4 o'clock. I don't go in there after 4 p.m. Yeah, it's just everything is feeling so much better. And maybe I had to have the full-on breakdown to have the breakthrough. It was just years of fight or flight, and my nervous system had been so taxed from being in that state for so long that 9 weeks of not sure how I was going to function in life to now has been the best thing that's ever happened to me. You're so cute. But yeah, it's just been I just feel like 1,000-pound weight has lifted off of my chest, and that's been huge. It's been a big change for my family and my friends because I say no to a lot more now instead of yes, and I refuse to do things just because I need to do things. I only do it if I want to do it, and it feels really amazing in my body, and that's part of this reinvention series. I'm excited for this chapter, and I don't want January to be my new year, new me freaking start over. I'm doing it now, November, doing it now in the winter art, as people are calling it, the trending winter art. Like, that's where it feels good. It feels good. Finally, I feel really good. Like, honestly, truly, authentically, I can say I'm in a better place, and that's exactly what I needed in this moment. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you, and I'm going to be posting more on YouTube because I love YouTube. I love you guys, and I love being able to do long form content where I actually get to speak to the camera and chat and just, you know, talk about all the things going on, whether it's being fully emotional or super, super happy. So I hope you got value from this. I hope you subscribe and like if you haven't already. And if you've been following me for a while and you're a real one, comment Lily so I know that you watched this whole thing. All right. I love you. Peace. And I'll talk to you in the next one.